Jade Edwards, great news this week that you're set to make your touring car debut at Silverstone next weekend. What was your reaction when that news sunk in?
Yeah, as you can imagine, it was overwhelming. It went bigger than I ever imagined it to be. Obviously, being the first female in over a decade, I knew it'd be quite big news, but it went huge, and I'm really happy with the response from it. And for me, it's a childhood dream, so I couldn't be happier.
There have been half a dozen female drivers who've gone before, way back in the past, as you say. But do you see yourself as anything like a sort of pioneer?
I'm proud and honoured to be that first female that kind of breaks that dry spell of having any women compete in the championship. But I'm not here solely to be the first female. I'm here to be a competitor as well. So it is a factor, but it isn't the main reason I'm here. I'm here to race and compete at the best championship in the country.
But the great thing is that you're already a very familiar face along the pit lane from the TOCA support programme and from the Renault Clio Cup as well. It's not like stepping into a strange world, I'm sure.
No, for me, I've been in this paddock since I was actually 10 years old. So my dad previously competed in the paddock and I have previously as well. So yeah, it's like a home from home for me. And I think it was actually a year ago this weekend where we were talking about maybe stepping into touring cars for me. And here we are a year later and I'm doing it next week. So I can't wait at all.
When you were a 10-year-old and you were watching the touring cars and you were supporting your father, did you have any particular sort of role models then, any sort of idols on the grid who might still be there?
My dad at the time, and still is my little racing hero. I absolutely love him. I love how he drives and stuff like that. And obviously he did touring cars as well. But there were the Jason Platos and the Matt Neils were still there back in the day. So although Jason's not racing this year, he's still an amazing part of the championship. So it's a shame I don't get to race door to door. But obviously with him stepping down, it meant I could step up for a weekend.
You will have things in perspective, I'm sure. What is it that you feel you need to develop and need to learn to really compete at this level?
Essentially, you know, I'm coming into the championship midway through. It's one of the most competitive championships across the globe, really. So I can't expect huge amounts just straight out the box. But for me, I want a solid weekend, 3 race finishes, and it's a learning platform for hopefully bringing in a full package in 2021.
So I'm sure next weekend can't come soon enough at Silverstone. But what is the programme for this weekend, and what sort of things are you learning around the garage, and what kind of preparations are you making this weekend at Thruxton?
So at Thruxton, it is still business as usual. We run a family race team with the Ginetta Super Cup and Ginetta Junior. So I am working for them. So I've still got to, fulfil my role within the team there. But I'm also learning a lot. I have close relationships with obviously Power Max themselves, BTC Racing and Sicily. So I'm just kind of floated between those teams, learning as much as I can, watching what they do. I mean, I've been around the paddock for years now, so I kind of know the processes, watching from the outside looking in. But next weekend it's going to be from a different viewpoint. So yeah, lots to learn and lots to take in.
Yeah, and you got Rob Austin in the garage this weekend. He'll tell you everything you need to know.
Absolutely. He's. I think Thruxton was built for someone like Rob Austin, so I'm interested to see how he gets on this weekend.
Okay, we look forward to seeing you at Silverstone.
Thank you.
All the best, and well done on the chance that you're getting next weekend.
Thanks, Steve.